Graham Bonnet, he spent some time back in Australia here before returning home like the Bee Gees to work and make a big success of himself. I have an album here, it's called High Times. It's from Graham Parker and the Rumour. It's great. It's a compilation album. I see here that Nick Lowe produced nearly all of the tracks except for one or two. It's a great album. Graham's touring here soon, but we'll leave that to Ian to tell you. So it's over to you, Ian, from Europe.
Okay, here we are in Gay Paris, and we have been literally everywhere since we last spoke to you. From Los Angeles, we went down to Miami to catch the Bee Gees, then up to Nashville to catch the Doobie Brothers, who are great in concert, and they're thinking about coming out next year, and you can't miss them. Night we saw for the first time, and they are a really, really solid group. Then we went up to New York, had a chat to the Knack. We saw them again in concert at Carnegie Hall. It's good as ever. Blondie have been doing a few dates around America. They're delighted to hear that their album is doing so well down in Australia. That's Eat to the Beat. And then across to London, where we only spent a day there lining up interviews with Paul McCartney, Rod Stewart, Smokey, you name it, we're getting them in London. And here we are in Paris. We're about to have a talk to Yes tonight. We're going then to see Music Laden done up in Germany, and on that show we're going to catch Sister Sledge, Chic, Bette Midler and Susie Quattro, over to Amsterdam to see Supertramp, then off to Copenhagen to catch up with ABBA, back to London to do all the interviews back there, then back to New York and Los Angeles. It's going to be an immense tour. I just can't keep up with all of this. Meanwhile, great news about sports. 65 this week with a bullet, which is just immense for sports. Also AC/DC with Highway to Hell's broken into the charts, and LRB with Cool Change have also crashed into the charts with their new single. They've already got one in, so that's two with them. So it's great news for Australia as far as America's concerned. Listen, I'm going to nick up to the Eiffel Tower because it's a pretty keen view up there. We'll catch you up there, all right? Well, here we are back again, and we are going to show you a tour of Paris. Over there is the Arc de Triomphe. Over here is the River Seine. Over there is the Notre Dame. But being very serious, folks, there's a lot happening in Paris at the moment. The Rolling Stones are here, and Yes are just about to complete their album. The Rolling Stones are going into a mixing stage, and the big news about the Rolling Stones is that they are now definitely touring Australia late November, early December, so that's great news for that. We ran into Bette Midler in Paris the other night. She hopes to come back and tour the country very soon, sometime next year. And we also ran into Blondie just before we left New York to come to Paris, and they're very eager to come back and tour Australia this time now that they have had a few hits under their belt. All right, I've got some tour dates here, incidentally. Graham Parker, in fact, is about to tour, and on November the 3rd, he'll be in Perth, November the 7th in Adelaide, November the 8th in Melbourne, November the 9th in Canberra, November the 12th in Newcastle, 13th in Sydney, and the 17th in Brisbane. And that's going to be a great tour, if you remember Graham Parker of last time when he really laid them in the aisles. All right, that's enough from me. Meanwhile, it's back to Steve. Steve, my sex, they love you over in America. You'll be going, I guess, soon too. There'll be no one left in Australia. All right, back to Steve.